Well, let me see. The leaves are beginning to fall. That means I've got a lot of raking to do around my front yard. We will be inundated forever with the needles from the evergreen, which are not evergreen trees because they are ever shedding, those stupid pine needles, which are always on my roof and I have to take care of them, which is somewhat of a fearful thing when you get to be a certain age. And I was up there a few months back and realized when I was on the crest of the second story with the backpack blower on my back that probably wasn't the wisest thing to have weight on my back like that. I almost rolled off. Found myself, I'm sure the neighbors enjoyed this, crawling down off that part of the roof, and then summarily took the backpack off and held it in my hand below my waist, which, by the way, if you hear that, that's my dog, Charlie. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's getting old like the rest of us. Anyway, brief devotion today. I want you to think about this just simple truth. You can't lose what's already been given away. And actually, the only thing you can lose is what you possess. So when Paul spoke in 2 Corinthians 1:9, and he says this, we had the sentence of death. I'm laughing because it never fails. When he's around and I'm doing something, he does this coughing thing, which is somewhat irritating. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, we had the sentence of death within ourselves in order that we should not trust in ourselves, but in God who raises the dead. You can't lose what you've already given away. If you and I are crucified with Christ, which is what we have experienced by faith, our faith tells us this. Romans 6:3, we're buried with him in baptism, we're raised with him in new life. If we've already given ourselves away, you can't lose what's been given away. Paul said it in 1 Corinthians 15:31. He said, look, I die daily. He said, you guys can say whatever you want, but I die daily. This is a mindset that I have, permanent, repetitious mindset. You can't lose what you've already given away. If you've given your life to Christ, no one can take your life from you. It's given away. You can only lose what you possess. So if the things that you think you have, the life that you think so important, those aspects of life that you and I think, man, this is a big part of me. I can't give this up. Those are the things that we tend to cling to, that God tends to put his focus on. As we go through life this week, as you go through life today, just remember this. Can't lose what you've already given away. Someone insults you, can't insult a dead person. Now you can say 1,000 things about that person. You can demean them, you can belittle them, you could strike them, you could do all kinds of crazy things. But can't lose what you've already given away. If we're dead with Christ and we live with him, nothing that this world offers us is equal to the life that we have in him. You can only lose the things that you possess, the things that we cling to, the things that we think are so important to our life. By the way, if they're that important, you probably will never be able to enjoy them the way you should. Now, I don't know about you, I've got a few coins that my dad, before he died, he collected some of these coins. I can't do anything with them. They, I can look at them. I can't do anything with them. No, they have sentimental value. I'm not saying that, but many of the aspects of our life are similar to this. They're things that we cherish, but yet at the same time can't do anything with them. You can't lose what's already been given away, but you can surely lose the things that you possess. Now, those things that I have, I'm going to leave them here on this earth, but one thing I will never lose is the life that Christ has given to me. Everything else is transient. That remains forever. Till next time, God bless you.